All right, chat. Happy Thursday. We've got some silly ducks planned for today. I'm hoping. I noticed in yesterday's stream that my mic is what it is. I need to get a new one, guys. But I did notice that the music was so quiet. So I'm not really sure what to do, because if I turn the music up anymore, like I'm hearing it too, and it is so distracting for me. So I'm not sure how to deal with that at the moment, except maybe build a tolerance. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Because, like, for me, it sounds plenty loud, but then listening back, it's, like, pretty darn quiet. I'm wondering if I can... Give me a second. Let's see what I can do here in OBS. Also, let me make sure... I think everything's streaming all right. Yes, everything appears to be running. All right, let's see if I can fix this audio issue. What if I just adjust? Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna figure this out. Let's see if I can. I should probably pull this up on my phone. Would that be... I think if I add a filter to the audio, but we gotta be careful because... Hold up, chat. We're gonna contact the expert. I'm gonna message Joe. I need help adjusting audio. Don't mind the rooster in the background. You watch my stream. I need help adjusting audio. All right. Let's hope Joe is available. If not, we'll just have to go with what it's been like and then try to fix it at some point. All right, but here's what we got planned. While we wait, we've got silly ducks. And we're doing silly ducks for next month. So I've already finished all the ducks for June. Not June. Spoiler. That's what we're working on today. I already finished all the ducks for May. And so we're already halfway through May. And I'm like, shoot, I gotta get on coming up with the rough designs. So I was thinking today earlier. All right, looks like Joe is busy. All good. Maybe later. But not an emergency. All right, so anyway, 5 of the ducks. I think what I'm gonna do is use June as a month to like also show people the silly ducks that are gonna be part of the silly duck show like series I'm planning. So we've got 5 of those ducks already figured out. How many days are in? Yo, actually, guys, chat, Joe's here. All right, Joe. So yesterday, here's the issue I had. For me, like the audio for the music is really loud, right? But like OBS is streaming it a lot quieter than I'm hearing. And I do have the audio like cranked all the way to the top in OBS. So what I'm wondering is, can I put a filter on the OBS desktop audio and like artificially boost it so it'll be louder for you guys but not louder for me? Does that make any sense? Is there a way to do that? Because I like want everyone to be able to hear your music. All right, make sure your desktop audio is balanced on your end. Oh. Give me a second. Hold on, we're going into settings. I mean, I think it is. I can turn like up and down my volume, but there's really not much other like options. I don't know where I would go to find that. Like to just boost. Where is the system? Sounds. I don't know. Basically set your Windows audio to 100 and balance your overall audio from your audio interface. Okay, I think I can figure this out. Also, hello Gecko, guten Abend. Joe is helping me kind of balance my audio today because I've noticed my music is not loud enough. Okay, Windows audio. You mean just like on the YouTube player? Because that's already at 100. And I guess I can turn it up a little. And then, all right, we may have to just leave it for today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to figure this out without Joe like showing me. We might have to screen share at some point. But at some point we're gonna get this audio thing figured out. Like the Windows volume you adjust with your keyboard. Oh, wait, that's supposed to be at 100? Like right now I have it at 18. You sure about that? Chat, I'm scared. I try not to blow out everybody's ears. So I would like turn up my Windows volume and then turn down the audio on my Focusrite. Pause. I'm hoping we can figure this out. I don't know, I'm having so much audio trouble. Yeah, because that needs to be 100, and then you adjust your interface's monitoring until it'll balance it with stream. Okay. All right, chat, here we go. Let me turn this down. Dish up slowly. Okay, we gotta wait for the song to start. Is one playing? All right, we're at 86. We're now at 100. Oh, Joe, thank you so much. I see. It's now like much more balanced in OBS. All right, chat, live and learn. How's that sound, Joe? Is the music too loud now? What do you guys think? Music is very loud now. All right, let me adjust the music. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, what about now? I lowered it just a hair. Maybe I should lower it more than a hair. Turn this down just a bit. How's it sounding, guys? It's good. You just need to balance the volume in Spotify. Oh, I'm actually running this through YouTube. Okay, so I'm assuming you guys are hearing it now, like the volume I am, which should help me better gauge. Let me set this. Okay. How's that, Joe? We're like live problem solving. I lowered it to like 75% on YouTube. Make sure your mic in OBS is always louder than your desktop by like 10 dBs. Oh. Okay. So I need to lower the music then. Because I can't really like fire my mic, otherwise it'll start peaking. Okay, that should be 10. Now we're 10 lower. It sounds good. You can also use Volume Master to fine tune it. Got you. All right, if I leave it right here, how's everyone feel? Music too loud or just right? And then hopefully it's working and we can get to drawing soon. Yeah, I should play like a louder part of the song. Although I also want to make sure you guys can hear it when it's quieter. On my earbuds, it feels balanced. Okay, cool. Gecko, how about you? Does it sound, everything sounds good? Nothing's too loud? Let me just drag these over here that we were working on yesterday. Because we're going to need these. I really need another monitor. This feels so tight. Trying to fit everything. Alrighty. One duck at a time. Pulling up services. I find okay, but different than usual. I'm not used to hearing the background music so present on your streams. Oh, got you. Is it like a bad different or like good different? Because I kind of want... I mean, I want the music to be there, but I don't want it to distract people too much. I feel like when I was on my other PC, basically before, imagine you were listening to a whisper and you had to crank your audio on your interface to hear the whisper. Well, that doesn't sound very good. Okay, well, I think we're doing a little better now. I think I usually use the size 45. I think we're gonna separate these ducks into probably like two different ones. We'll do it at different times. That's not that bad, just different. Music is louder now. Yeah, okay. Well, I think we're gonna stick with it. And as long as everything keeps working, we're just gonna roll with it and get started on some silly ducks. Thank you, Joe, for helping me problem solve that. And thank you, Gecko, for your input. This will be lifting weight 1, lifting weight 2. It's like a gym bro silly duck. I think we need to make these a little bigger. Hold up, chat. 1 second. I got a message. And then I think I'm gonna end up drawing more of the silly ducks from yesterday. How's your book going? Making good progress? Actually, yeah, I worked on it some this morning. I didn't have too much time to work on it because I had a dentist appointment. But I'm getting to like mid-ish part of the book in length. And so we're getting a lot of like the base color fills in. But we're gonna have to come back and definitely render out more details. I'm thinking I'll probably do some more streaming of the book next week. I'll be back at 20. Okay. See you then, Joe. But today I realized I'm like, shoot, it's like May 14. I need to get the ducks ready for next month's silly duck videos. So that's what we're gonna work on today. But yeah, the book's going. Thank you for asking. Coming along. Alright, so I need the reference for, let's see. We're gonna do the father duck from yesterday first, I think. Yeah, we'll do the father, the mother, and then the kids. The question is, do I just do them in like a basic pose? Or, oh shoot, there went my window. Or do we get a little creative with it and try to like pose them? I don't know, maybe we put the father in like an armchair or something. I don't know. I don't want to go too crazy. Maybe. Oh, chat, I don't know what I want to do. I think I put him in an armchair. It's rough in an armchair. Because I feel like that's kind of going to be part of the character. Guys, I don't know if you saw, but there's gonna be a halftime show now for like the FIFA World Cup. And BTS is gonna be, it's gonna be BTS, Shakira, and Madonna, I think. Madonna, however you pronounce her name. But it's a big deal. I am very, very, very excited. But mostly for BTS. I would say 99.99% just excited for BTS. But very exciting. And I think what I saw, like the one who's organizing it is the Coldplay dude. Like that is so cool. I'm very excited for that. The one BTS member did like an opening thing in 2022. And that was really great. I can imagine like all of them together. The Wind, hello, welcome. Yeah, I probably shouldn't get too detailed. We're only doing rough sketches today. I have a tendency to get like way too detailed. BTS is a Korean band, right? Yep, they are. You got it right, Gecko. Yeah, I'm very excited. I think it said it was gonna be July something? So July 19th? And I think it's gonna be New York? New Jersey? Sorry for not joining streams, been busy. Yo, not a problem. Don't worry about it. Life happens, you know? Everybody's got stuff they're doing. That's alright. It made me realize though, I don't really know much music by Shakira. I'm like, I need to listen to some of her stuff. Didn't she did some of the song, or one of the songs in Zootopia, right? Am I crazy, chat? I think that was what she did. One of those. It's like that song, Try Everything. I love that song. Alright, we're spending too much time on the armchair. We're not even drawing the duck yet. Alright, let's rough in the sides of the head. Like this. And then other hand here. I'm surprised they picked Shakira. She was popular like 20 years ago. Yeah, I mean, maybe she's like having a comeback. I don't know what she's been up to lately. Although I guess Madonna too. She's isn't she the one that sang like Material Girl and oh my word. I know more of her songs than that. But she's like an older star. But I feel like I've been seeing articles about her recently. Like, I don't know if she's having like a comeback album. Can you recommend a song by BTS? Ooh, just one song? It's gonna be difficult. I feel like, let me recommend one that like kind of got me into them. I think I'm gonna recommend, alright, I'm not sure how they want me to pronounce the song, but it's like M-I-K-R-O Cosmos. That song. Microcosmos. I feel like it has nice parts where you can like hear the rappers, but it's also a very like ballady type song, and it kind of shows off like their other vocalists. And I feel like it's a good like gateway song to BTS where you won't get too scared away. And you'll get kind of like to know their voices. It's just a really beautiful song. It was one of the first ones that I like added to my playlist when I was first getting into like BTS and K-pop. Something about that song. I have a world in Minecraft and I'm currently working on this village. And I am making sections of the village surrounded by walls and gates so that if there's like a zombie in one part, it won't destroy. Oh, that's a good idea. Won't destroy the city. Good thinking. Very good thinking. See, now I feel like the music's too loud. I don't know. Yeah, Minecraft. I love Minecraft. Alright, we need a second. Go ahead here. And then we measure 3. But it won't be quite there. Yeah, because I have it go. Alright, we need to raise this up a little. Do 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 do. Alright, now I feel like we need to actually probably shorten this up because we think about it. The little duck's gonna be sitting, so some of the length is gonna get taken up by like the torso bending. So it's probably gonna look something more like that. And then we'll have their belly here. I think that'd be kind of cute. And the gates have daylight sensors. Oh, nice. So they open all day and close during the night. That's awesome. Gave it a quick listen. Not a bad song. I know, it'll definitely grow on you. Also, like, they have a song called Life Goes On. That's a really good one. And if you're looking for more like their upbeat ones that like everyone here I know in like the US knows, it's like Butter, Permission to Dance, and Dynamite. But I really like Idol. And then, well, I mean, their new album obviously is really good. If I had to pick a favorite, I can't really pick a favorite out of the new one. But I really like Normal in their new album. That's the name of the one song. Normal and Into the Sun. Really like that one. And then 2.0. That one's so good. Also, I can also close them manually with a lever just in case something happens. Yo, that's nice. I never got really good at building like anything with redstone in Minecraft, but I wish I had. I feel like we should give this duck maybe like a TV remote. Or maybe popcorn. I don't know. Can you understand Korean language? No, I haven't learned Korean yet. It's on my bucket list though. Give the duck a crown. I could do that on one of the ducks, but I'm not going to with this one. Yeah, I have plans to learn Korean, but I haven't started yet, really. But I've slowly started following like Korean teachers on Instagram so that in my feed, you know, I get some exposure to learning it. It's just not enough to like be able to speak it by any means. But at some point, I'm going to learn it. But I'm still, you know, I'm still learning German. I'm still learning Spanish, and I'm learning Japanese too. So I'm like, I don't think I could add a fourth one. I don't know if I could do that. I'm not like those people who are like polyglots. I don't know how they do it. Like, I just can't. I don't know if I have enough like brain storage for that. It's amazing how big K-pop has gotten in the entire West over the years. Yeah, it's gotten huge. It really has. It's funny because like we were listening to the radio, and like right now I'm like in the Midwest, and like we're nowhere near like any big cities, and like there was K-pop playing on the radio, and I'm like, man, I'm way out here, middle of nowhere, and I'm hearing BTS, I'm hearing, you know, like it's just really cool. It's crazy. I feel like this is giving like Lord Vader vibes. I feel like we need the seat to like squish down a little bit. There we go. Middle leg here, middle leg here. A flipper. Vader mentioned, yep. Oh, we need to do more Star Wars silly ducks, guys. We'll see how many we have done for June. We might have to wait till July for more Star Wars ducks. I did a couple Star Wars ones, but I need to do more. I want to do like Obi-Wan. So I really like Obi-Wan. And then maybe The Mandalorian. Any of you guys planning to see the Mandalorian movie when it comes out? Trailer looked good. Might be interesting to see. Make a Darth Malgus and Darth Raven duck, please. Okay, I'm not 100%. I think that last name I'm a little familiar with. Who are they in the Star Wars lore? I need a little memory jog. Yes, absolutely. I love the show. Oh, yo, let's go. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna see it in theater. I don't know. It did look good though. I might wait until it's like streaming somewhere. I'm a little bit cheap. It's like going to the theater can get expensive. Let's see, if he was holding the remote, it would be like kind of like, I will have the holding remote like this. Gecko, did you watch the Andor TV series? That was really, really good. That's probably one of my favorite Star Wars stories. Andor was literally amazing. Malgus is a Sith Lord who has a respirator. Darth Raven is indecisive. I'm not really familiar with them. Man. But Joe would know when he comes back because Joe knows a lot more about Star Wars lore than I do. Joe especially likes playing the Star Wars games. Yes, Andor was absolutely amazing. Best Star Wars show by far. Yeah, I totally agree with that, honestly. I kind of want to rewatch it, but our like Disney Plus, yeah, that's what it's called. It's like needs renewed. And we got it with like, I think it was like with our internet. We had like a new internet provider, and so they gave us a couple months, and that's when I watched it. But I really would like to rewatch it. It's a shame they had to cut it short. They wanted to make it like 5 seasons, but had to rush the story all the way to the end in season 2. Oh yeah, I remember hearing that. Or maybe I was talking to you about this before. But yeah, it's kind of a shame. It would have been really, really cool if it was 5 seasons. Like, imagine how much they could have packed in. That would have been really cool. I'm excited for the next Rings of Power season. Really did enjoy that. Season 2 was pretty good. Season 1 was alright. But like, you need to have season 1 so you can have season 2. But season 2 is definitely my favorite. Do 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 do. Trying to think what other TV shows I really liked. I'm trying. Star Wars wise, I mean, obviously Mandalorian. That was one really, really, really good. I think that we talked about that before. I would have loved, 5 seasons of Andor. That would have been really, really cool. Yeah, there was other Star Wars series. There's a couple ones I've watched. I did watch, the Ahsoka one. Okay, so that was good. I feel like the Obi-Wan series was a little underwhelming for me. I think I wanted different like storyline than what I got. But it was still good. But when you're comparing that with like Andor, it's like kind of hard to put the two together. It's like totally different. Totally different. Alright, for the glasses, how do I do the glasses? Just kind of like block them in like this, and then I squared them off. I feel like I didn't put the center line in the center. And then what did I do for the bridge? There we go. BRB. I'm gonna go plus the switch out and die. Oh, okay. Wait, can you play Minecraft on Switch? Yeah, I guess you can. I mean, you can play Minecraft on a phone. You think a Switch could play it? I could never get used to playing Minecraft on like mobile. We had it on our iPad when we were younger, like really young. And I always like the PC a little bit better. But maybe they've like made the controls better. Alright, we have the wrinkle lines. There we go. I think we need to add all the buttons to the remote. Alright, that kind of looks cute. Welcome back. Merge. Alright. Alright, now we're gonna do the mother duck. I'm gonna make her on the phone. Like talking to the phone with somebody. Yeah. Oh, we could do like a more like antique looking phone. And yes, you can play Minecraft on the Switch. Oh, let's go. Is that what you usually play it on? I always start with just rolling the head. And we're gonna mark it there. And then here. Yes? Oh, nice. Alright. But if we have a phone, like, it'll need a place to sit. Although we could put it on the wall. My grandmother used to have a phone. It hung on the wall. It had the little, like, rotary dial. And then it, like, went on a hook here. And it was, like, yellow. And it had, like, the really, like, curly cable. I feel like those kind of phones were cute. Like, they were kind of a vibe. Minecraft games are like their own genre now. Everyone's playing Hytale and it's very similar to Minecraft. Oh, I've heard about Hytale. My brother was talking about it. Have you played it? Like, is it really good? Is it better than Minecraft? I heard that was supposed to be better than Minecraft. I think I will put this type of phone here. She's got her head turned a little bit. I briefly watched a few streamers play it, but I'm not very much into that type of game. Oh, got you. Got you. Yeah, I forgot about Hytale. I'll have to look into it. Because I love Minecraft. I mean, I still do, but I don't play it as much for some reason. I used to play it with, like, my sister more. We usually like to build things together. Every once in a blue moon I'll get on, and then, like, I'll listen to an audiobook and then try and build something. That's what I usually like to do. Alright, so the mother has glasses too, but she has reading glasses. Alright, rough this in. I feel like my hand-eye coordination is off today. Sometimes we just have off days. We're gonna do the best we can with the skills we have available today. Da 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 da. Now she should probably have the phone. Should probably come around to, like, there. So I guess we should probably block in the phone. Da, 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 da. Should I probably pull up a picture of how these phones actually look? Yes, I should. I think we're just gonna wing it. It's gonna look like hot trash for a second. Maybe longer than a hot second. Oh, actually, that's better. And then the cable would come out. Maybe up there. I gotta go. Sorry, the stream is really, really laggy. Oh, really? Man, why is it being that way? Bye. Well, thank you for stopping by, The Wind. How? Hey, Joe, are you in channel? Or chat? Maybe Joe can help me fix it. It might be my internet. So it's windy here today. And my sister was telling me that when it's windy, sometimes the internet will, like, cut out or won't be as good. So that could be part of the problem. We're just having one issue after another here on stream today. Yeah, it's really windy. Like, I can hear it blowing. Hopefully there won't be any tornadoes. Do, 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 do. Alright, so what should we do with her one hand? Maybe she'll just be like holding the cable. Or maybe I feel like a mom thing to do would be like you pick up the phone while you're in like the middle of doing something. So maybe she was like, we could give her the vacuum. I feel like that's too stereotypical though. I don't want to stereotype her. Maybe we'll just... Oh, why are hands such a problem? Maybe she's resting her hand on the wall. Alright, we're just gonna stick that hand there for now. We'll worry about it. We'll worry about it later. Although I feel like for this character, I am kind of like... I kind of want this character to have a very... like old-fashioned... kind of like personality. In the sense where like that's kind of gonna like clash a little bit with like the children. Like I kind of want to have like a little bit of that conflict in it. Just kind of like generational differences is kind of like a big piece of like the characters. Oh my goodness, this arm looks weird. Chat, we are struggling. Oh, we are struggling a lot. These phones are a rare sight nowadays, which is kind of sad. I know. I think they're kind of like really cute phones. I like them. Now, technically, like, this is like a phone my grandmother had in her house up until only like a couple years ago. But like the one we had growing up was just like, we had a house phone for a while, but it was like more modern, you know, it didn't have the cord, it was wireless, and it's just kind of like, how do I explain how it looked? It was just like a rectangle like box thing, and then you could get like messages on it, and it would record them. It's kind of like that, but I feel like these ones, like if you're gonna have a house phone, like get one like this and have it be really like whimsical and cute. There we got her tail. Maybe if we moved the box over a little. I like spinning the dials on it. It's like kind of like a fidget spinner. But you gotta be careful, you accidentally call somebody. My grandfather had like an old one. It wasn't on the wall. It was like the ones that would sit on a table. And he had one like up in the barn where we used to like play when we were kids. And so we would like, you know, pretend we were using it or whatever. So we couldn't accidentally call anyone because it wasn't plugged into anything. But that was always fun. I feel like I would just have one in my house just to play with it. Like it wouldn't be functional. It would just sit there and look, I don't know, antique. And then when I'm bored, I can just like spin it. I'll sit it next to like the couch or something. One of these days. But I guess I could just get one for my room. I think I saw they make ones that you can plug into like your phone. So you can actually like take calls on it. But I heard it was kind of didn't run very well. I was like, that's kind of a cute idea. Where should we have our eyes looking? I think just like kind of like up. And do the eyelashes a little bit. Oh, we need to do her reading glasses. All right, not all the way. There we go. Don't have the perspective quite there yet. Now I think we need to lower it a little bit. Alright, now how did I draw? First I just kind of like squared off. I think I made it a little too. Okay, cute. Now for her shirt. There's a little t-shirt, and then she has a little necklace. And the sleeves are pretty short. I feel like we need to make this arm thinner. She doesn't go to the gym. She's not a little gym duck. And then for the belt, I did kind of this. And for the pants, no, I think, hold up, chat, let me remeasure this. I need to lower that. A bit more like here. Now we might move. Yeah, this is really rough. I know I talked about doing gouache painting today, but I just ran out of time. I was like, I don't think I have time to set it all up for stream, but maybe next week. And then side seam, pocket, front. But I definitely want to do some like gouache sketches again. Alright, chat, I'm gonna go get a drink because I feel like my throat is getting a little bit dry. Okay, that's pretty cute. Let's save this. Alright, we got the layers named, and this is gonna be one of the other side characters. Let me find her layer here. Her character sheet. Should we have her, what should we have her doing? Reading a book, maybe? I feel like that'll be kind of like her character. Or maybe she's like walking while reading the book. It'll kind of look like a photo shoot, but I think we can make it work. Like this. Ba, 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 ba. I feel like getting the angle of the bill when it's facing down is hard for me today. I probably should have did some like warm up, like perspective warm ups before I started this. I guess it's never too late. But I needed to do that a little bit. And then she's like walking. Maybe like this. I don't know. I sometimes see people reading a book while walking. I find that a bit risky. Honestly, yes. I don't know how people do that. I can't even really like look at my phone and walk too long. Unless I've already looked ahead and seen that like there's nothing in my path. But yeah, I'm not that well coordinated. Or I guess my like peripheral vision isn't, I don't know, maybe they've got better senses. Or they're just risking it. Like, I don't think I could do it. All right. Fingers there, here, something like that. And then I think we'll have this flipper forward, then this one back. We'll have to work on the pose a little bit. Maybe bring this arm out a little bit more. Measure this out. This is the middle, give or take a rough measurement. And then here actually would be where the ankles are. But we gotta add a little more forward motion to this. Do 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 do. Something like that. And then this leg. Gonna come back more. Oh, that doesn't look very good. Alright, hold up, chat. Hold up. We're gonna mess this around a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. I may have made the flipper too long. I think I probably did. Let's shorten it on this one back here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Maybe I'll have this one flat on the ground. And then this one up. More like that. And let me pull the lasso. Speed it up. Make it a little higher. Okay, that seems good. And then I think what would happen is actually the knee would be just bent a little here. It's been a while since I had to do like a walk cycle. I did like, I feel like when I was trying to do animation more, I did do a little bit more studying on that. Alright, that sleeve. This arm. How far do the sleeves go? Kind of rest about here. Because they're kind of like longer. And then I had shirt come up and drape a little like that. Pockets. And her pants are a bit more baggy. Alright, that doesn't seem bad. I think I might curve the tail here a little bit. That doesn't look bad. Alright, now I'm gonna go get... I said I was gonna go get a drink and then I never did. There we go. And I think I added slight eyelashes to her character. Did I give her a hat? Nope, I didn't. Oh, I need to adjust her head a little bit though. The angle here. Hold up. That's not right. How's that look? Alright, we know what we'll have to do. Oh yeah, that's better. We gotta flip them. What if we turn it more? I feel like she's really speed walking here. Formal speed walking. Maybe I made the legs too long. Oof, I don't know. I'm getting old Disney art style vibes from this silly little duck. Thank you! Also, welcome to chat. That's actually a huge compliment. Because those artists were like, oh my gosh, they were literally like the best. The other month we were studying some like the Disney, like old Disney designs. It's just like, man, they were so good. Just the way they could like draw characters with the simplest of line work and make it look. Thank you, and you're welcome. Yeah, the way they could just make like everything look so like lively but still stylized. They're so good. It's like goals. Do 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 do. Yeah, I like this with the book. We do have to fix the book a little bit though. I think it'd be more like that. I'm gonna turn the page sharper here. And then get this hand here. Maybe a little bit of the thumb. Would we see a little bit of like the forearm back here? Maybe a little. Because of the sleeve, you know? Alright, I think I need to step away from this, guys, for a little bit. I've been looking at it too long. I'm gonna go get a drink. See what I can find. Every time I say that, chat, I just sit here and continue to just think. Like, one more thing. Because I keep noticing things. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're gonna leave this for now. And then we'll come back. Alright, chat. I'll be right back. And then we'll work on the other duck. Alrighty. Alright, chat, I am back. That took a bit because I was trying to replace the drink I took from the fridge with a new one, and I couldn't find the drink. Okay, what we got going? The music in the background is so calming and relaxing. Yeah, this is actually, my brother's a composer, and this is all his music. If you go to the description of this video, there's I think I linked his or added, however you want to say that. I added his YouTube channel. If you want to check it out. All right, what I'm talking to myself in chat. No. Okay, I'm still here. Let's go. He's so talented. He is. Joe's really, really good. Yeah, Joe's like, I don't know. Plus, he doesn't like, if you were to meet him, like you'd think like, oh, he's just like a chill dude. And then suddenly you realize like he's like a music prodigy. It's like you would never know. Because I feel like, you know, like there's like the stereotypes that like music prodigies and maybe like artists too are like really aloof. But Joe's like the chillest person. But he's got like crazy skills. Kind of wild. That's good. All right, let's pray I don't dump it. Which, okay, let me move it further away. I really don't want to dump water. We love chill dudes music, of course. That's all right. Okay. What we're doing, we're gonna do the other duck, who is the little sister of this duck. We find her character design chart. Here we go. What should we have her doing? Something. She's kind of more of a girly character. Maybe we can have her like painting her fingernails. Although ducks don't really have fingernails, or at least mine don't, because they have like wings. But I already made the wings look like hands, so I guess they could be. Alright, maybe we'll have her like, oh, but ducks do have, because I don't really draw them into my designs. Ducks technically have toenails. So their flippers look like this. And on the end, they have a little toenail. It helps them when they're like, I don't think I've ever seen one like scratch, like a chicken does, like the dirt. But like if they're trying to walk, it helps them like grip more, especially when it gets icy. So ducks do have toenails. Or talons? Would you call them talons? I don't know what the proper word is for it. But I don't have it, like I wanted my designs to be more like cute, so I usually draw them more like rounded. Okay, so we're not gonna have her painting her toenails. Maybe she doesn't really have hair. We could have, or maybe we just do it where it looks like she's painting it, but you don't really see. All right, say we just do that, because I think it's a cute idea. All right, do I want to have her maybe sitting on the floor? And then kind of like looking down. Maybe not down that much. Maybe? I don't know, chat. I think I'm losing my touch today. I feel really off. You guys ever just have those days where you're just like, you kind of feel like everything you're normally good at, you're just like back to square one? I feel like it happens to more people than they let on. Because it's not fun. It's always humbling. I think that's the important thing though, to take from it. It's like there's like, no matter how good you get, you're still gonna have days where you're just not at peak performance. So the problem is, this morning, so I had like an early dentist appointment, and so I didn't drink any coffee. which I normally drink coffee like as soon as I get up. And so I didn't drink it till like 3-4 hours after when I normally do. And I started to get like a migraine because I'm used to the caffeine. And so I've kind of had like a headache since. So I feel like it's not helping. So I've got like a slight headache. And I'm looking at a screen. Today probably should have been a better day for me to paint with the gouache paints. But rip. We did what we can do. Oh, we might have to cut stream early if it does not get better. No drinking any coffee. Also an artist's judgment. Well, I just skipped it for one day because like I didn't have time to brew it because I was like, I want to sleep in like as long as I can before I have to go because I love sleeping in, you know, as long as I can. And so I was like, I'll just drink it when I get home. Big mistake. Huge. So that's where we're at, chat. Alright, how are we gonna do this? Is she gonna be holding the bottle in one hand? Or a little flipper here. And then maybe this leg like this. And then this hand will be holding like the paintbrush. Like this. Oh wait, we need to have her holding the handle. Oh my word, chat. My brain. It just can't. Okay, her hands are way too small. Every time I try to paint my nails, I would say like 50% of the paint ends up on like my skin. I'm like, I'm an artist. I'm supposed to be good at this. But I'm not. It's like when I try to decorate cake. Yeah. It's humbling. Amazing how you can have like certain like artistic skills in some things and they do not transfer over to other things. Do 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 do. I feel like the angle is off. Maybe we'll move this flipper. Or maybe we should have her like leaning forward more. That happens to me so much times, especially in art class. Oh my gosh, that's the worst. It's like that's when you need to like perform well, you know? Are you going to school for art? Or is it like just kind of like separate classes you like to take? I don't really know what to do with the feet here. Is there a tail? I just don't know what to do. Flipper here, maybe. At an angle. And the brush, maybe coming up here. Okay, that's feeling a little better. And then we'll put the hand after the brush. I think I just need to be looser with these as I fill it out. And then worry about more the details later. Alright, this leg could come out like this. And then bend. I'll probably like the flipper. Gotta make sense. I mean, their flippers kind of like fold up. into like a little, I don't know. We can draw a box to not mess with perspective. That's a good point. I don't know, really. I don't know either. My brain's busted today. We're cooked. Alright, I think we're gonna go with your box idea. We're just gonna use boxes for everything to kind of like feel this out. And then how, okay, we could have, all right, this hand should be holding the bottle. Maybe we'll make the bottle bigger than it would be. Oh wait, the lid would be off. Can't draw it with the lid on. Do, 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 do. Okay. This feels better. This feels better. It's still not perfect. Da, 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 da. Maybe I'll just have like this leg kind of like up. Like this. And it'll be laying flat. To help balance it. As an artist, we literally going to do a ritual and call just to teach us how perspective is at this point. Literally. I mean, anytime I try to like put anything in perspective, especially like characters, like unless it's a cube, you know, like it starts breaking your brain and you're just like, please, art gods, help me. Yeah. Perspective is definitely like something I've been avoiding getting good at. Like I have like a base idea of how to do it, but I just feel like I really need to lock it in one of these days and just get good. Yes, why is this so hard? Literally, it's like drawing hands too. Hands I have trouble with. And then sometimes I feel like I'm really good at like blending color and like lighting, like if I'm trying to build a scene out of my imagination. And then other times it's like I have absolutely no clue. It's like so frustrating. Gotta go now. I have to get up early tomorrow. Bye until next time. Thanks for stopping by, Gecko. It's good chatting with you. All right. What's I doing? Oh my gosh, I'm so distracted today. I think I need to lower this foot. What kind of art do you like to make? Kind of bored? Do you like to work like with physical paints or do you do like digital? What's your preference? There we go. Alright, now we can fix the arm a little bit. Alright, for her shirt, kind of like goes like that. And then we have the collar here. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like I made her neck thinner than I usually make the necks on these decks. Personally, I think that traditional art is better, but yeah, digital seems good too. Oh yeah, honestly, if I was able to choose, like what was my favorite, I would say traditional. Like I would much prefer to just always work traditionally. But I started doing like a lot of digital when I thought I wanted to do like concept design. And then from there I got into like storyboarding. And so everybody works digitally now for that. So I was like, gotta do it. But I definitely prefer like working with the physical paints and the canvases and just Mixing the paint's fun. I mean, sometimes I'll have to say it is nice and very convenient with the color picker and everything, like digitally. But there's something about when you get in like the flow state and you know like exactly how to mix the colors you want with your palette, it just feels really satisfying. Sometimes on stream recently I got wash paints, which I've never tried before. And so we were doing some of those on stream. So we might be doing some of those next week again. But those have been really fun. It's been good getting back into like physical, like traditional art. Are there like any particular like subjects you like to paint usually? Like, I don't know if you like doing like landscape, still life, portraits, or maybe all of them. I'm a bit of like one of those people that kind of dabbles in everything. Kind of fun to get to try different stuff. It tells me when I flip this painting around, it's gonna look rough. There. I'm fond of doing sketches. Oh, let's go. They really help me relax a little bit. Yo, sketching's so much fun. I had like a bad habit though. Like I have a lot of sketchbooks, but I'm always afraid to draw in them. So I'm like, oh, it's such a nice book. I don't want to ruin it. But I've gotten better. I got this one recently, and it's not even an actual art sketchbook. It's just like a notebook without any lines in it. And I've just been going to town. Just like using, I really need to turn off this blur effect so you guys can see stuff better when I show it. But it's been fun doing just like gesture sketches and everything. And sometimes I'll take notes in them too. These are some ones we did on stream the other day. Yeah, sketching. Like I could do just like little doodles and sketches like literally all day. Like how do I get paid to do this? Like anybody want my pencil sketches? Because I would love to just do that all the time. Alright, now for the brother silly deck, I think we're gonna do... I might have him playing a video game. Do. I think I got one more rough duck sketch in me, guys, before I gotta call it. Let's see, where's the character design sheet for it? Here we go. Alright, let's think. I feel like I already did like 2 characters sitting. I feel like when you're playing a video game, you kind of have to sit. What if he was sitting in like a bean bag? Those are kind of fun. You know? And then like head here. Low key, like I feel like a beanbags or maybe like a late 2000s, early like a 90s thing. But I think aren't they coming back? I feel like people they still make beanbags, don't they? Oh, I guess you have to have a lot of space to really have one. I always liked ours. When we were kids. Actually, I didn't divide that properly. There we go. I bet the beanbags they make now are even nicer. They've probably advanced a lot of the technology. I feel like if I had one in my room though, I would just like fall asleep on it all the time. Maybe you can draw a duck like whenever a gamer loses. Oh, a match. Okay, like angry. Kind of like raging gamer. That would actually be kind of funny. Oh, how? Okay, hold on. Let me rethink this. I like that idea. Maybe he's like throwing the controller. That'd be kind of fun. Like just like eating the controller. I think I'm gonna have him have like a console controller. You know? I guess the joysticks are more like down here. And then there's buttons. It's usually a home button. Something like that. Keyboard would be cool too, but yeah, controller's better. Yeah, I want to do like a PC one, but the problem is then I have to draw like a chair, then I have to draw a desk, and then I have to have like the computer monitor. So maybe maybe we just like we cheap out on this one and we make it just the console controller. Cause your girl's getting a little tired. I'm like, I can't commit too much. But at some point that'd be kind of funny to do. Okay, so maybe he's like winding back to throw it. Or maybe he's already thrown it. Or let me think. There's a couple ways we can do it. I feel like this one's gonna be hard. Maybe smashing it on the ground. You know? So be like, I feel like what is there's like a cart. I feel like I've seen Donald Duck do something like that. Where like he's like, but then they have like the character like up in the air and the legs like out or whatever. And like it doesn't make any sense because like it's defying gravity, but like how can I do that? I feel like I might need a reference. I don't know if I'm good enough to do this. That's like kind of what I'm thinking. Like, can I do it? It's like when Donald Duck like spazzes out. Down, down, down. I don't know if I can do this, chat. It's gonna be complicated. I'm like over ambitious. How do we... Where's my phone? Hold up, chat. We're gonna see if we can find this Donald Duck I have living rent free in my head. Dun, dun, dun. Please, internet, have what I need. I feel like... Okay, wait a minute. This is like kind of the vibe. Let's see if I can say. Come on, camera. Be good to me. Y'all, it is not that. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm thinking that kind of vibe. But he's throwing the controller. I feel like that'd be kind of funny. That's perfect. I know, right? I think we're gonna steal this one a bit from from Disney. Sorry, Disney, don't sue me. I won't sell it. This one's just for free. And, it also fits the artistic style too. Yeah, I think it's gonna work. Now that I see they have their head kind of like turned up more. Kind of like this. And then this flipper kind of comes. All right, let's draw out the head and the torso, get those right, and then we'll add the arms. The neck. And the body up here like this. Let's measure this out a little bit. Get the head a little bit rounder. Da 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 da. This is about halfway. And here's our last circle, which this is where the ankle should come out of the other leg here. Like that. And then the other one, so there's kind of like, it's kind of hard to see what their other leg, how it connects. I wonder if I want to do mine a little different. You know, I need to go now. See you later. I really love your art. Thank you so much. And also thank you for stopping by and chatting. It was fun. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. All right, so we gotta figure out this flipper problem though. It's definitely condensating. Do I have a paper towel? I do not. Chat, I'm dropping water everywhere. Okay. Tail. And then this arm's gonna be like this. Just block it in. It's kind of making like a fist. Okay, and then this other arm is actually coming up, which might be difficult. Maybe we'll bend his a little bit more. Although I feel like to balance out that weight, we almost need to have it come up. Make a little fist. Do, 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 do. I'm just trying to think how we like fit the head in here. Do 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 do. Oh, we might stretch the neck a little. We're gonna exaggerate it. But I feel like that might help with the anger. Yeah. And then, oh, I guess we should have him like have his eyes open. I love this. This is great. If we can get this to work, chat, it's gonna be funny. I think I need to make the bill a little bit bigger. Sometimes I'll stretch the corners depending on how I want it to look. And then let's make him even angrier looking. Yes, there we go. Alright, we're cooking. And then we'll have like maybe the controller going down here, and maybe it's like bouncing. Something like that. Maybe we don't need this arm up here. Alright, alright, we gotta deal with this other leg issue though first. Cause let me show you guys. I think I'm gonna have mine come forward like this. And then maybe a bit They have theirs like in this shape, but I don't want to bend mine that much. Let's get rid of this arm. Add this back. Maybe something like this. Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. We just can't mess up this perspective here. Gotta get this flipper right back there. This one's challenging. And then the tail, like, stick up here. I feel like we need that tail to guide us. Okay, and then for the arm, the neck's gonna do like that. Right. And then this arm's maybe gonna come like that. And then bend. Or should we have the, do we need the arm up? I don't know. My indecisiveness. Da, 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 da. Try to make it look more like Knuckles. Da, 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 da. Here's here. And the thumb coming in. Alright, I think we're onto something. They might need a little. And maybe we could add in the little, like anime anger thing. I never know what this is called. I like this. This was a really good idea. Shout out to kind of board 99. This was a really good idea. Maybe we should have like buttons flying off of it as it breaks. Though I feel like console controllers, you could really throw those things. Not that I ever did, but they're pretty tough. See, we never really like threw our consoles or anything because it was like we knew it was expensive, and if we broke it, we wouldn't have one anymore. Like it'd be over. I feel like that's the quickest way to learn to control your temper as a kid, maybe. To be like, yeah, well, if you break it, it's over. No more games. That's probably why we never did that. I was always really careful with any of my stuff. Even when I was really young. Making sure I wouldn't drop it or hurt the screen. Even I feel like I'm still that way with any of my electronics. I always try to be gentle with them. Definitely not like this stuck here. Alright, chat. This looks like pretty good. We got all the duck characters done, actually. Yeah. Shoot, we did good. Alright, I need to get off, and I need to rest my eyes for a bit and maybe take something for this headache. I think we did good. We got the roughs done. We'll have to definitely clean these up at some point. Might stream some of that, might not. I'm thinking next week's streams, there's some gouache painting in our future. So get ready for that, guys. We might do more of these ones that we did. Or we might do the same thing, but instead of drawing people, we're gonna do buildings, which would be kind of fun, like sketching architecture, kind of like this. Or I did this the other day, guys. This was fun. I did like Disney characters, but like gesture drawing versions of them. I've got like Cruella de Vil there. And I thought, well, that'd be kind of fun to do, like gesture drawing of like Disney characters and stuff, and then do some like light coloring on them. That'd be kind of fun. Or there's this Muppet character I like, the King Prawn. You guys have probably seen this meme around where he's blow drying his hair. I thought we could do some Muppets. That'd be kind of cute. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, guys. So I'm not streaming tomorrow. I need to update my website because I think I have it listed that I stream Fridays too, but I'm only doing Wednesday and Thursdays now. And so I need to update those. Sorry for the confusion, guys. But I will be back next week. But everybody, thank you so much for watching and for just kind of chatting with me as I worked on some silly ducks. I hope everyone has a great Friday and then a nice weekend. And I'll be seeing you guys next week. Until next time, everybody, keep on creating. Bye, everyone.